Dancer in Red. The Judy Kahn Story. Judy Kahn. Mother. Wife. Sister. KGB spy. Her real name is Zana Ivanovich, and she was born in a small Siberian village. Her mother worked in a borscht cannery. Her father, a soldier in the Russian infantry. Shortly after birth, baby Zana was entrusted to the state. She spent the next few years in a military preschool orphanage. At age 8, she was enrolled in the Moscow School for Little Girl Spies.
The Moscow School for Little Girl Spies. The Moscow School for Little Girl Spies. The Moscow School for Little Girl Spies.
It was here that she was given the code name Judy and trained to infiltrate America with the deadly art of ballet. In 1962, Agent Judy was smuggled into America on a UNICEF freighter bound for Detroit. Upon arrival, she was stationed at Bass Lake, a secret summer training camp to assimilate young Soviet spies. In a few short weeks, she was introduced to her handler parents, Miriam and Sheldon Sansweiss. Judy quickly ascended to stardom in her KGB ballet career, performing with prestigious companies. During spotlight performances, she would sneak secret documents on stage to her contact, Special Agent Rudolf Nureyev. Judy covertly slipped microfilm into her partner's codpiece. These sensitive documents were bundled back to Mother Russia under the radar in his underwear. When we return, Judy's next assignment: marriage.
A new pet.
Chia.
Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun and easy. Soak your chia.
The KGB instructed Judy to marry this man, Alan Levin, a national advisor and defense contractor. Judy was able to access super confidential state secrets and still uphold her cover as a ballet dancing housewife. She was on the fast track, a star performer on the stage, and a rising star in the Red Army. Pictured here with Gorbachev, Judy advises him on national defense. Her proposal, an update of Sputnik for the 1980s.
You've heard of Sputnik 1. It terrorized the US for decades. Now, get ready for Sputnik 2. Sputnik 2 has lasers. Sputnik 2 with missiles. It's cold in outer space, but Sputnik 2 is hot enough to ignite some Cold War action. Sputnik 2, coming soon.
Sputnik 2 was a complete failure, but Judy was determined to launch her death satellite. She flew in her secret jet plane to enlist another communist nation, but Castro was not impressed. The KGB reassigned Judy to a new spouse, Mark Khan, an import-export smuggler and a descendant of the Genghis Khan clan. Judy utilized her role as Mrs. Khan to supply power tools to powerless communist nations. When we return, Judy is wounded in the line of duty. We're back. Judy was wounded in the line of duty during a mission to Russian-occupied Afghanistan. The bullet struck her hip. This injury forced Judy to retire from ballet dancing. Her hip was replaced in a secret Stalingrad laboratory, where Judy was implanted with the latest in spy tech prosthetics. In this X-ray, we see the artificial hip, but in this X-ray of that X-ray, we see a hollowed compartment containing these sensitive documents. Sensitive documents to rebuild and reinforce the Berlin Wall. Judy was forced to retire from the KGB for presenting radically bad ideas. She immediately defected to the United States, where she was already living. But the Red Menace hasn't forgotten her. She lives in constant fear of KGB assassins. Today, Judy resides under the protection of the Pentagon's Witness Protection Program. She enjoys hiking and other outdoor activities under CIA supervision. Judy's days of international espionage are over, but the legend of Judy Kahn continues to grow. just like the legend of Mata Hari, Karl Marx, and Bigfoot. Judy Kahn will always be the dancer in red. Stay tuned for Judy Kahn Part 2.